Let's go here. No? Fine, in here. Come on. Over here.
It's dark. Under no circumstances am I going in there. Not even with my honey-bred firefly lamp.
What? Seriously? Fine, in here. In here.
That is much too small. And dirty. Yuck.
Well, I can't hide where the cheese is.
A bit dicky just now. Get your hiney moving.
If you don't open this door right now, things are going to look an awful lot worse for you.
In here we go.
Hide myself in a pot of hot, disgusting, smelly stew? No.
I'm running out of options here. Up here. Why can't I talk to the chandelier?
I could hide up there.
Really?
Careful. Fire is dangerous.
Yeah, I know. That's why I never would have gone up there. So the fire is just gonna have to go. Aha! Take that, fire!
Seriously?
That's what I call a decent hiding place for someone from heaven.
Quiet now. Don't let the guy who's thumping at the door hear you.
Bill, why did that take so long? Don't for 1 minute think that you could hide anything from me. My eagle eye spots everything.
Most dreadful sorry, Mr. McCallum. I was not expecting you.
No one expects the Holy Inquisition.
Really?
No, for sure.
The element of surprise is most important. Fear and surprise. The two most important things are fear and surprise.
And Monty Python
You
references.
succeeded there.
And efficiency. The three most important things are surprise, fear, and efficiency. And a death-defying faith in Holy Mother Church.
Well, this is all getting a bit much for me.
Enough chit-chat. Let's get to the point. Why did you miss evening mass?
I'm not so good on my pegs anymore. And Vladich the
Pegs?
coachman was going to cart me into town. But he never showed. And the steeple clock, it's had it. How am I to know?
Bill. Do you know what you're saying? This parish has been running like well-oiled clockwork since Greta, the Lord Protector, at long last introduced the Inquisition and brought order back to the place. But if the smallest little cog, like yourself, gets out of step, everything could get out of kilter in Heaven's Hope again. And we'd see the return of Sodom and Gomorrah. Is that what you want?
Well, what kind of
No,
sodomy are
that's,
I wouldn't allow it. Believe me, if I've learned one thing in the British Army, it's the meaning of punctuality and precision.
And shoulder
I'm
pads.
going to let forgiveness triumph over the rule of righteousness today, Bill. However, should you miss evening mass again, well, let's put it like this. Wheels are one of my specialities. I wish you a very good evening. Wasn't
Wheels?
there something else, Bill?
God, save the Inquisition.
That's what I wanted to hear.
Can I come down now?
Yep. He's gone.
Well, that took some time. Let's look in here.
Now that's where my halo should theoretically have landed after falling in the fireplace.
How do you...
Weird. Where is it then?
He doesn't know about fire, but he knows about fireplaces. Just the whole logic of this game is throwing me off. Let's look in here.
A strange flap. I can
Yes.
see something shining through the gap. That must be my halo.
I don't see anything, but we're opening it anyway.
Ah, there's my halo. Way up the top of this flue. That's not easy to get to.
All right, we got a rake for this, yeah?
Good idea. But then, my halo would fall into that filth. Out of the question.
Why? Why is it out of the question? Ah. Ask him to get it then.
Oh, and by the way, so that you can tell your grandchildren someday, my name is Tamorel.
Tamorel? That's, a nice name. Tamorel is a nice name, yeah.
I don't really... No, let's not go through that.
I'll be going then.
To be honest, I don't really want more dialogue at this point. So let's just try to figure out how to get up there. What else is around here? Not much. We got the cabinet, but that's and like the cheese and the
I can
pot.
barely see anything through the gap. Actually, just enough to know that I don't need any of it.
Oh, that's convenient.
I can barely see anything through the gap.
Right.
Actually, just enough to know that I don't need any of it.
Wish there was a way to fast forward through the dialogue, but I don't know of a way.
A piece of cheese with holes.
Take it then.
Stop. That belongs to Bill. You can't just take it.
Bitch. All right, let's get in here.
No, that's hot. I can't just grab it like that.
Whatever.
Oh my God, what is that? It stinks! Ah!
I think they eat this on this planet.
Oh!
So then, what do I do at this point? It's in here. We know it's in here. No, we're opening that.
Ah, there's my halo. Way up the top of this flue. That's not easy to get to.
But they won't let me just get it.
There's my halo. Way up the top of this flue. That's not easy to get to.
I think I have done everything that I can. Can we show this to him, maybe?
Why would I want to do that?
No?
Why would I want to do that?
All right. I guess go back out to the farm because
Hey,
he's
you.
prudish.
You ain't planning on just marching into Heaven's Hope in that tore-up angel costume, are you? What's your name, anyway?
I told you my name.
I am.
An angel. Heard you the first time. But even if you are an angel, you can't let 'em know in Heaven's Hope. And that's why you need new clothes before you can go into town.
But where am I supposed to get those from?
Looky here, I'm just trying to keep you from being burnt alive in the marketplace. I ain't your personal fashion consultant. You're the angel. You think of something.
Can I have some of the cheese?
Say, can I have the cheese? The one from your parlor?
Parlor?
Sure. Just help yourself to a piece.
All right, I'm going.
I'll be going then. Cheese is always useful.
I don't get it. Some things he knows about, other things he has no clue. Can I just leave? He's coming with me, though. Like, I was just hoping to find something that reached. I didn't look at this,
A
did I?
metal weathercock. Pretty crooked.
And I'm out of the stones, right? The little pebbles. We don't need those anymore.
St. Peter's key.
Can I go in here?
Locked.
Still locked, huh? Can I talk to you about something? What do you think? Do you know how one goes about flying around here? What about this Inquisitor? Can you tell me what is
I'll be going then.
Can I go in without him? Maybe that's the trick? Maybe that's the trick. There's no new, like, quest things for me, though. I'm honestly confused here.
Ah, there's my halo. Way up the top of this flue.
Yeah,
That's not easy to get to.
no, but, like, throw the cheese in there.
Why would I want to do that?
Throw the cheese in the stew.
Why would I want to do that?
Cheese stew is good. That's why. Put the rake up there.
Good idea. But then, my halo would fall into that filth. Out of the question.
Oh, it's so much better to just not have a halo than to have a dirty one. I don't know. I don't know. I'm at a loss here. Let's try to go into town, I guess. Even though he said I'd be burned alive there. Am I really gonna have to look it up? Yeah, there's like nothing new here. There's like nothing new. Can I scare this guy now? That didn't seem to do much. Let's go back to the cornfields, I guess. If I grab the top hat, right, it can fall in the top hat. But they won't let me just take the top hat. I can take the pumpkin off the scarecrow now.
That's sitting pretty firm. I can't get it like that.
All right, rake it then.
Why would I want to do that?
Rake this.
It won't work like that.
Sure it will. I want the top hat so I can put the top hat in there and catch the halo because you're too scared of everything. This is new though. Being able to take something on the scarecrow. But I don't see what else I could do. There's still this, but we looked at that. I'm honestly at a loss here. Just get back. Just get back. No. No. Like, I can't go that way? I bet that's into town, too. Can't go in there. Can't go in there. Can't do anything with you. It's gotta be something in the living room. But apparently he knows what a parlor is. I barely know what a parlor is. I can't, like, the dead mouse isn't gonna do anything.
My halo is somehow stuck in the chimney.
Yes, yes it is. What?
Guys, a bit of help required here,
Yeah,
please.
tell me,
Your
please.
halo fell into that house.
I'm in the
You
house.
must try and retrieve it.
Oh, thank you so much. You're so useful. Open this up.
There's my halo, way up the top of this flue. That's not easy to get to.
No, but if only there was some kind of reaching apparatus like a rake that could do it, but he's too prudish, apparently. We don't need anything from there. We can't do anything with that. He doesn't want to just grab it. Can I put the dead mouse or the bread with fireflies? You know what? That's my light source. All right. I guess I'll talk to the guy, even though I don't want to. Simply because I'm out of options, and if he doesn't present me with something new, we might just call it a day. How the hell did I end up way over there? All right. How do I go about flying around here?
You wouldn't perhaps know how one goes about flying on this plane of existence, would you?
Flying? Listen,
What?
you ain't right in the head.
What is that?
Boy, if God had wanted us humans to fly, he would have given us wings, like the birdies.
Yes, I know. Let's assume, for just a moment, that God had already given me wings once, and was therefore comfortable with the idea of me flying. Whom would I have to contact if that were the case?
The only one around here crazy enough to want to try to fly is Bloomford. He's wacky as a loon anyways, and claims he's some sort of scientist.
Yeah, that sounds good. So where can I find this Bloomford?
Bloomford lives smack in the middle of Heaven's Hope, though it's probably only a matter of time until Greta puts him on the pyre.
All right. Which is the nearest town?
Could you perhaps tell me the name of the nearest gathering of your Earthlings?
I think it's called a settlement.
The name of the nearest settlement?
That'd be
he
Heaven's
not-
Hope. Used to have a different name, but that Inquisitor Greta renamed the place. Nice place. Always liked living here. Leastways up until that crazy Greta done showed up here.
All right. How do I get to Heaven's Hope? Since apparently there's not just like a path behind you or something.
Can you tell me how to get to Heaven's Hope?
Sure, it's easy. You just head through the woods and you're almost there. But listen, you aren't planning on just marching into Heaven's Hope in that tattered angel's costume, are you?
I already told you. This is not a costume. This is my aviator's uniform.
Yeah. Because you're an angel. Sure you are. No matter what you is or ain't, you can't march into Heaven's Hope in that get-up and say you're an angel.
I am.
An angel. Heard you the first time. But even if you are an angel, you can't let them know in Heaven's Hope. And that's why you need new clothes before you can go into town.
But where am I supposed to get those from?
Looky here, I'm just trying to keep you from being burnt alive in the marketplace. I ain't your personal fashion consultant. You're the angel. You think of something.
Alright, what have you got against my aviator's uniform?
What have you got against my aviator's uniform?
Well, nothing. Except it's all tore up and looks like a cheap angel costume, and you want to wear it into a city where the Inquisition's pulling all the strings.
It looks like an angel costume? Alright, what about this Inquisitor?
What about this Inquisitor? Greta?
Greta, exactly. She just turned up one day and started telling about faith and church and sacred stuff. Being somewhat more restrained, good old Father Bartholomew simply didn't have a chance. Especially after McCallum got all head up and joined Greta's side.
So that's it. No new options opened up because of that.
I'll be going then.
That is it. I don't know. I honestly have no idea what to do at this point. Maybe I could look up a guide. I don't know if there are any guides. Maybe I'll do that. Hold on. Luckily, I was able to find something online. It is actually quite simple, something that I had not anticipated, but still the same thing. I need to put the pamphlet in the fireplace to catch it.
So now the nice clean pamphlet is lying in that disgusting filth.
Like, or you could have just tried to catch it with your hand.
There's my halo. Way up the top of this flue. That's not easy to get to.
It always makes me mad in these point-and-click games where I'm not doing something precisely the way they want me to do it, and therefore it's not happening.
That should work, and my halo won't fall into that disgusting filth, but onto that paper instead.
Alright, let's grab that. And we got our halo back.
Well, finally, my halo. And I'll keep this piece of paper. Oh, no, 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 my halo, it's out of power.
What?
It must have lost energy on the impact with this silly matter, and then used the rest for the recovery signal.
What?
Oh, that's not good. You must get it recharged with heavenly energy.
And how is he supposed to do that? He can only get heavenly energy in heaven, and he can only get into heaven with the halo.
Well, then he'll just have to come up with something.
So, now that we have our halo, we can't wear it.
My halo doesn't look too good. I have to recharge it somehow.
Alright, so I got my halo. That's one important thing. And now they'll let me into town.
Hey, you can't go into town wearing that funny angel costume. That dang woman from the Inquisition will lock you up as soon as she sees you.
So, can I get something from you? Like, so then how do I... So now that I have the halo, it solves nothing, and I still don't know how to get into town. Like, can I borrow some of your clothes? That's not an option here.
I'll be going then.
Let's take something from his cabinet, even though we were told there was nothing in there?
I can barely see anything through the gap. Actually, just enough to know that I don't need any of it.
So, that's not a thing. I'm so confused here. Talk to him. What do you have against my uniform?
What have you got against my aviator's uniform?
Well, nothing. Except it's all tore up and looks like a cheap angel costume, and you want to wear it into a city where the Inquisition's pulling all the strings.
So that didn't change
I'll
anything.
be going then.
So, let's head back to the cornfield. To be very precise about where you click that one, apparently. It has